This one's the old one. This one's the new one in replacement for the iPhone 15 base model. These are just put in here, and they're going to be tested for an hour and 10 minutes. So what I usually do is I just like move them around and stuff during the hour and 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna do that this time around. I've actually put like some very warm water in here, and there was a bubble, and I'm just gonna let the warm water do its job. If it penetrates the O-ring, then it failed. As you can tell, I'm adding voiceover to these pictures, and I actually did end up switching the cases around and moving the water and creating like some type of current just to test the integrity of the case's O-ring. Alright, well, as you can see, they're still wet. They just got done soaking for an hour and 10 minutes, and it looks like there's no water inside the case, but I've not opened them yet to see. This one has a film on it that I didn't take off. It's on the inside of the case. Interesting. If you are drawing a waterproof case off for the first time, which would be weird if you are or not, or you're just first trying it, see, you can see that there's like water in that little port right there for the microphone. You just want to go ahead and do this, and just to make sure you get every bit of water out. It's not glistening anymore. It should be good. And time to see what it looks like on the inside. And then I'm going to put the case on. Here's me opening the case. This is really tough. Ooh, I'm bleeding. Look at that. That cut me. Well, there's water on the inside, but only around the O-ring and where the O-ring goes. This has like a built-in O-ring, which I think looks rather nice and is also a good way to make the cases, because not only does it save on resources, but it's just a really cool design that you don't need like to put an extra O-ring in. Look at that blood. Look at that. Can't believe that case actually cut me. Oh, look at that. Here, let me. Well, I'll put a picture. But as you can see, the case is dry on the inside. That fell easily, and this is going to be rather difficult to get out, aren't you? Look, it's dry. It's all dry. It's a really good case brand for the iPhone 15, at least in my opinion, because the Gustav case was garbage. Except for the iPhone 12 model. The Gustav case was actually rather great for that. Like I said, here's the old one. I'm going to open that and take a look inside of it. And this one's going to be put on right now. Side note, before I put the blue case on, you may notice a sound difference or a sonic difference, but it shouldn't be anything too bad or bad at all. This is a microphone audio test before I continue the video, and I am bleeding even worse now, actually, so yeah. This dubbing is a little over a week of having the phone case on. As you can tell, the dubbing over is really good audio, but recording from the camera is kind of muffled, but it's still clear at the same time. I don't know why that is. Alright, so as you can tell, the microphone audio is good. If you heard any noises just then, that was me moving my little phone stand. I'm going to use a little case opener this time, because that hurt. That didn't feel too good. So I open the case. Just, it's up to me to pry it. I like to pry it with my fingers, because it's more soft and malleable. That way, if you're opening something like this that's hard plastic on the back, you don't break the outer shell. Because the iPhone 12 model of this that I had two of these. They both cracked in the same areas, and that was around here and here. I think here, or maybe it was like down here. And both of them did that on the iPhone 12 models. And as you can see, water where the O-ring stops it. This is just from my thumb. And water around the O-ring, nothing on the inside. Let's check the charge port door. This is tight. Yeah. Nothing got in there. That was just from being shook. But all in all, this is a really great case. I really recommend the sportlink for the iPhone 15 model. Really great case. On a side note, I was just listening to the recorded audio. The blue case is significantly better at microphone through the case, like the camera recording microphone audio is so much better than this one, and it's the same brand. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Really, really good. Pros and cons of having waterproof cases. Like, sure, it can be muffled sometimes, but it also depends on how the case is made, what brand it is, aka waterproof. Or, these $20 to $30 waterproof cases for the iPhones. Can the microphone be a little muffled? I find that if you are recording audio and audio itself from like voice memos or voicemail or whatever, it's really, really good and clear. But if you use the camera and you record like how I'm doing now, it can be kind of muffled, but that's not a bad thing. The way I'm looking at it is that it does kill a lot of background audio, which is good, but it also acts like an echo chamber too, because any slight movement or bump is intensified through the phone case. And I think the next step would to be on how to figure out how to make that less how to dampen that. Also, a little bit of a backstory. I've had this case since October, so this case has really held up, and I vouch for it. Another side note, this black case would always have like a dip down here at the bottom. I don't know why. I would install the case correctly every time and redo it over and over. But so far, this case does not have it, when this one would immediately do it within the first 5 minutes, and it's been well over 8 minutes now. So I think this blue one is good to go. I can vouch for this case. It's real good. I cannot, however, vouch for Gustav on the iPhone 15, or for the iPhone 15. I can, however, vouch for their iPhone 12 model case, and I still have their case as well, actually, for the iPhone 12. Let me find it. There it is. You can tell that it's been collecting dust, but this is their iPhone 12 model case, and this was a really amazing case. Too bad that their 15 model didn't hold up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This case gets my thumbs up. On this model of iPhone, this gets my thumbs up.